Hello everyone, you're watching PurposeBlack Media. I'm Hermela Fukada with the latest news edition. We will start off with the headline. PurposeBlack ETH opens its 7th retail franchise in Walaita Sodo City. PurposeBlack ETH held a discussion with civil societies. We will continue with the first news. PurposeBlack ETH opens its 7th retail franchise in Walaita Sodo City. PurposeBlack ETH Trading Share Company has announced the opening of the 7th Kagabere store branch in Walaita Sodo town for its retail franchise shareholder model. The Chief Technical Operation Officer of PurposeBlack ETH, Mr. Tadele Saifu, Mr. Ishatu Petros, Director of PurposeBlack ETH Agriculture Department, and Mr. Fasad Agai, Walaita Sodo City Head of Trade and Market Development Office, and other employees of the company were present at the event. It is known that PurposeBlack ETH Kagabere store is where the company distributes the agricultural product that it directly received from the farmers to the consumers at a discount price. It is to be remembered that PurposeBlack ETH inaugurated the first 6 Kagabere retail stores on March 2022 in Addis Ababa City. PurposeBlack ETH held a discussion with civil societies. PurposeBlack ETH held a discussion with civil society on the topic of civil society against hunger. The discussion was held in the presence of Dr. Fissa Ashatusi of PurposeBlack ETH, representatives from different civil societies, and other senior officials of the company at the company headquarters main meeting hall. PurposeBlack Media has the story. ETH Trading Share Company held a discussion under Global Fund Against Hunger project with civil societies with the topic Civil Society Against Hunger. The discussion was held in the presence of Dr. Fissa Ashatu, CEO of PurposeBlack ETH, officials from different civil societies, and other senior officials of the company at the company's headquarters main meeting hall. The discussion focused on how to mobilize and organize the civil societies to support movement against hunger, coordinate the activity of civil societies in their effort to support the civil society against hunger and Global Fund Against Hunger, and participate in the resource mobilization to build at least one sustainable rural community annually in Ethiopia. And a steering committee was chosen from the participants that were at the discussion forum representing different organizations. Dr. Fissa Ishatu, CEO of PurposeBlack ETH, opened the discussion with a welcoming speech, and he gave awareness about PurposeBlack ETH Trading Share Company to the participants starting from its establishment to where it is now. And he explained the achievements that the company has made throughout the year.
Of what we have accomplished over that period is really remarkable. I'm not bragging, but usually it takes even 1 year for people to acclimatize, know the system, get license, and so forth. But it's what we have achieved right now. We have about 8,000 shareholders. 3,000 of them are farmers, and that's counting every day. I have, in fact, lost track of many shareholders. We have close to 1,000 employees. We have created job opportunity to almost 1,000. We're hiring. We're in a very active hiring phase right now. In fact, we are targeting to reach 4,000 employees over the coming 2 months. You believe it? So we have a number of projects that we have. And with regards to agriculture, we are developing 2,200 hectares of land. And with regards to, in terms of agro-processing, we have one factory which we've set up, traditional food processing factory, which we have set up in Arbaminch. With regards to, in terms of, let me go over it. In fact, we started off by selling chicken in the Ethiopian New Year at the bazaar here at the Maskal Square. And then, we started selling products using mobile trucks, 6 of them in Addis. And then we opened 6 supermarkets called Kagaware Mibalu, 6 supermarkets kafatan. Right now we have 7 of them. And we're now in agriculture. In fact, we have different agriculture in different parts of the country. We have in Omo, farms in Ormo. We have farms in Bakoji in Oromia. We have farms in Soto and Amhara and so forth. So this is one of the farms. I'm not showing you a picture. This is our farm that we have started producing products. I mean, we have, this is potato products. We have wheat. This is in Bakoche. which we are now, in fact, in the process of harvesting right now. So, if you have commitment to get things done, despite the circumstances, you can accomplish them. You can do them.
The CEO said that the Civil Society Against Hunger project aimed to mobilize and organize civil societies to support movement against hunger, and he stated that organizing all civil societies as one element will achieve the purpose of the project. Dr. Fasaha stated that PurposeBlack ETH will host a global event called Global Summit Against Hunger and plans to hold a forum with different organizations, and he said that the civil societies are the pioneer for that. The CEO also said that the money raised from the summit will be used to implement the Global Fund Against Hunger project. Mr. Naoli Dadi, PurposeBlack ETH Engineering and Construction Department Manager, explained and demonstrated to the participant the modern rural community model that is going to be built to the farmers. Finally, the discussion was concluded with Dr. Fasaha, CEO of PurposeBlack ETH, responding to various questions raised by the participants. With this regard, PurposeBlack ETH Global Fund Against Hunger Project Managing Director and Advisor, Mr. Akalu Abraham, who spoke to PurposeBlack Media, stated that Ethiopian farmers has been living in a very traditional way and that the project aims to build a modern rural areas for the farmers who are living in the countryside, as they are the backbone of the country's economy.
The main objective or the target of this project is, building the rural community, the modern rural community for the farmers who are living in the countryside. History tells us that our farmers has been living a very painful life. They are the one who has been feeding us for long years, and then the way they are living is very painful. So this project is intended to build a new system for this. The respected, the honorable farmers.
In the discussion forum that was hosted by PurposeBlack ETH with the civil societies, the director stated that the participants took an active participation to be a part of the movement against hunger.
Had a meeting with civil societies, mobilizing on civil society against hunger. So that is the main thing that we have been starting. And it was very wonderful discussion that we have. Everybody was very much interested and inspired by the presentation by the CEO, Dr. Fasaha Ishetu, and then many others. And it was very inspirational moment. And I saw that the volunteers were, rushing to be part of it. We had many NGOs and then many civil society organization leaders were here, and then it was amazing that everybody was rushing to be volunteer for this project.
Mr. Akalu said that the steering committee that was chosen during the discussion are expected to work on advocacy and connect with many international organizations to mobilize funds in order to achieve the project goal.
Mainly they can do like some 2-3 things, like they mobilize the fund, and then also they work on advocacy. You see, the advocacy part, they're going to, make a lot of options. They're there to see many options to make this project happen, right? So that is what they're going to mobilize, they're going to advocate, they're going to do whatever it takes to make this project happen, right? So that is what mainly they're expected to do. They're going to connect many international organizations and then tell them, present them the concept of the project, the Global Fund Against Hunger, and then building this rural community. They're going to tell for many as much as possible. So that is what is expected from them.
The director said that at the Global Summit that will be held on February 2023, international organizations, professionals from different fields, religious leaders, and other stakeholders are expected to participate so that they will play their role to fight hunger.
We're expecting a lot of people from all over the world. They will be coming here, and then communities in here, the civil societies, different entities, and then also leaders, the authorities, and then we're expecting from the international organizations, and then we're expecting from religious leaders. We're expecting every part of stakeholders who are interested in fighting hunger. That's it. It concerns everyone, right? It concerns the kids even, right? So everyone should play there. So we will have the delegated, the representatives from every every societies that mean. So we will have from women's societies, we will have the youth societies, we will have, from professional societies, we will have, from the lawyers, from the from the health areas. We will call every one of them and then let them to play their role in fighting the hunger, right?
As the project is global, the director conveyed his message to the global as well as the diaspora community to actively participate so that they will leave their mark in the project that is going to impact many people.
This is a global issue. This is not only for the black community, it helps for the white community as well. When you are building the black community, you are building at the same time, you are balancing the economy of the world, right? The economy of the international community. So everyone should play on this. There is no white playing on this. There is no you can't segregate that way. It's a global issue. So when you really want to fix the global economy, you need to take all of them, all the human race in here. So I would like to convey my message for every human. I mean, everyone around the world can play on this. Especially if you come to here, the diaspora community, Ethiopian diasporas and then black diasporas, and then also the positive who are into this, the white community, because I can see that they are the whites who are fighting for the Black Matters issue, right? They are the whites who are saying Black Lives Matter. You see, that's very interesting. So it is the Black Lives Matter. So they are there to help us as well, building this kind of great community, and then they can put their history right there. So
PurposeBlack ETH invites organizations to participate in the Global Summit Against Hunger and Great Global Run. It is known that PurposeBlack ETH came into operation with the vision of solving the problems of black people economically. It is a company that works hard to stabilize the cost of a living by taking over direct products from the farmer and delivering it to the consumers at an affordable price. The company is actively engaged through its innovative initiatives to eliminate hunger from Ethiopia and ultimately Africa, and it has developed different global initiatives to contribute its share to the global effort to fight hunger and humanitarian crisis. One of the initiatives of PurposeBlack ETH is the Global Fund Against Hunger that aims to mobilize global resources through a campaign called #NoMoreHunger, and employ PurposeBlack proprietary franchise shareholder model to sustainably impact the livelihood of people all over Africa. In order to achieve this goal, PurposeBlack ETH is organizing two major global events called Global Summit Against Hunger and Great Global Run Against Hunger. According to the statement we received from the CEO office, the Global Summit Against Hunger will take place for 2 consecutive days and will explore and discuss innovative model and experience to find alternative solution to end hunger. The event will also feature and recognize exemplary models which have made a significant contribution to fight hunger globally. It is stated that the Global Summit Against Hunger is expected to attract more than 2,000 participants, including multinational corporations, international organizations, non-profit organizations, and other stakeholders. Therefore, PurposeBlack ETH invites the stated organizations to actively engage in the Global Summit. Thank you for staying with us. Till next week news, I'm Hermel Lafgad.